What's going on, wrestling fans? Welcome into another edition of Near Falls with D Hall, a wrestling podcast. Today, it is my favorite episode of the year, my favorite project, the WPIAL Preseason Preview. So pumped up to release this to you guys. Just right off the bat, we're doing it a little bit different than we did last year. Last year, I had them all together on one. It was like 3 hours long. It was a lot. This year, I'm changing it up. Each single team is going to have their own little video, their own little episode of the pod. So you won't have to sift through all the other stuff. Super excited for that. We talked to all these different coaches, man. I had 30 guys come on from across AA and AAA, which shattered my goals for this year, which is awesome. So yeah, man, I'm just super excited to release this to you guys. It was a lot of fun. These coaches were open and honest. They had great insight, and for me, man, just to sit down and listen to these guys talk about WPIAL wrestling, there's not much better in my world. So without further ado, here is the WPIAL Preseason Preview. Thank you, guys. Love yins. As always, brought to you by Switch Custom Apparel.
Welcome to the Near Falls WPIAL Show, where DL and Kaz are gonna tell you all the things you wanna know. Whether it's Trinity or Spencer Lee or Mr. Kurt Angle, just ask Vinny D, WPIAL, yeah, Ken and Mac for sure. They got the interviews to soothe your soul, because it's Near Falls in the WPIAL.
Okay, joining me next on the call, we have assistant coach for Peters Township High School, Tyler Wilkes. How are you, sir?
Good, man. Nice to be here.
So pumped up to have you on. First time having someone on from Peters Township, touching this school. I'm super pumped up about it, man. You guys have a lot of studs, a lot of alumni, and let's just get right into the alumni. And now that I bring it up, who are some of those guys that are wrestling college or even doing big things in college?
So we got Brandon Matthews. He just transferred from Seton Hill over to Lander University. He's definitely looking to get on the podium this year in Division II. And then we have my cousin, Bryce Wilkes. He's at Seton Hill. Giovanni DeCekis. He's at W&J. Trying to think what if I'm missing anyone. We got a couple
Mr. McMillan's playing for Pitt for football. I know that.
And then, I mean, yeah, off the wrestling mat, we got Donovan McMillan down at Pitt. He's doing big things down there.
Yeah, no doubt.
So that's cool.
Good stuff, man. Okay, moving into the squad. How's the offseason program look like for you this year?
The offseason's been great. We were on the mat 2 days and then in the gym 2 days a week. And, I mean, we started out with maybe 4 or 5 guys, and by a week before the season, we were up to 25, 30.
Wow,
so
nice.
It's been really, really good. I really think some of our guys are really putting in the work, and it's gonna be a good year for Peters.
Good stuff, man. Okay, who are some of the leaders, captains that you're gonna be, leaning on to help lead the charge?
The first name that comes to mind is gonna be Chris Sabroni. He's definitely a leader inside the room, outside the room. And then as for after that, I mean, it's going to be, it's kind of open. It doesn't necessarily have to be seniors like on some teams or how it has been in the past for Peters. But so we're looking for some other new guys to step up. It could be anyone. I mean, it could be a freshman that steps in. It really, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, it's up to those guys.
So how about freshmen? Are there anyone that we need to keep our eye on?
Definitely Nick McGarity.
Okay. Well, wait.
He's a state place winner coming up from the middle school team. He should slot in around 107.
Ooh, okay. Let's go. I love it. I'm hearing a lot of 107 freshmen are tough. That's what I want to hear. Let's go.
Yeah, he's definitely the big gun coming in for us. He's we look for him to be a hammer this year.
Let's go.
So that's definitely a big name to watch out for the freshmen.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, getting into the coaching staff, along with you, head coach, who else is involved in the program?
I mean, we have tons of help and support from the whole community, alumni, everything. Our head coach is one of my best friends. He was one of my high school teammates. Derek Ivanovich,
Yep.
former WPIAL champ, went on to wrestle at Maryland. So he's he's there. And then another assistant coach along with myself is Jake Caputo, also from my high school team.
Nice.
So we're deeply entrenched in the Peters Township history.
Yeah, so you guys are my brother's age, man. I remember you guys' team. It's good stuff, man. You guys were a good team, man.
Yeah, we were a good team.
I love that. Okay. All right. Room games, dodgeball, kickball. What do you guys get into?
Well, back in our day, back in 2012, it was kickball. We had one of the highest ceilings out of any wrestling room I've ever seen.
Okay.
So we had a great kickball room, but now in our room we got that low ceiling. So it's definitely dodgeball right now. We were getting into some handball at the end of last year. Kind of Bentworth actually brought us onto the handball scene.
Interesting. So handball. Now I've heard a bunch of different variations. You guys like tape a square on the wall for the goal, or what do you guys get?
Yeah. That's what we were doing. I mean, I'd like to, get some nets or something in there, but
I only heard one school do that. Seneca Valley. Shout out Coach Wildrick. He said he snagged some off of like Facebook Marketplace because he said he was sick of hearing the kids, argue over what was goal or what was not a goal.
Oh yeah, I mean there's tons of arguments in the room and
which I love.
That. Even with dodgeball, a lot of the time I have to ref it and stuff because everyone's saying they didn't get hit or not. Yep. And that I am quite the dodgeball player myself. So.
Ooh, you get in there, throwing missiles, huh?
Sure. Oh, for sure. But
let's go.
Our big gun in dodgeball, Elliot Schratz. He's our big gun.
So you guys do like a team, or you guys do partners? What kind of dodgeball?
A lot of partner dodge, sometimes some team. It kind of depends. What the room's feeling.
I like it. That's good stuff, man. Good stuff. I could talk about room games. I'm a little nut like that, but yeah, man. So let's get into like real wrestling, I guess. How about schedule? What's that look like for you guys? How are you preparing these kids for the end of the year?
We're starting off at Chartiers Houston, like we've pretty much always done. It's been a really solid tournament for us. It gets our studs involved. It gets everyone on the team, some good matches, some good competition. But I think we've done a really good job the last couple years here of beefing up our entire schedule, getting some better competition, seeing some different teams. Looking forward to the Kiski duels and no Powerade for us this year. It just wasn't in the best interest of a lot of our guys. I know we have a number of studs that can handle it, but unfortunately for, we got to look at the whole team and the rest of our lineup and kind of how we fill out there. And then we got some other tough tournaments. We're going to Ultimate Warrior. So that's, similar to a Powerade, but a little bit downsized. I think there's supposed to be like 45 teams or something like
awesome.
that. But we're looking for big things. But I don't think we're going to have our full lineup for a little bit. Our football team just won a WPIAL championship. So,
not bad. They're moving forward. They look great, man.
Not bad at all. So we're kind of feeling it out. I don't know if exactly we're going to have, the ball rolling for our team and really peaking early in the season with our guys missing some time right now.
Gotcha. Okay. Social medias. How can we follow your squad this year?
Social medias. We're on Facebook. I think we got a Twitter. I'm not a big social media guy myself. I mean, I have everything, but I'm not always on there checking, posting or anything. But you can look us up.
Look us up, find us, check us out. I love that. Okay. I can't leave you off before asking this question. Goals and expectations for the squad. What do you expect?
Definitely we're looking at trying to get a section title for our school. Like I said, we're kind of filling out some weights. We're kind of bunched up in the middle right now, the lineup. We got to get our weight charts kind of in order, figuring out our weight classes, wrestle off, stuff like that, which is it's been difficult not having the football guys right here on, the start of the season. But let those guys do big things, let them try to win a state title. They'll be here when they get here. So, I mean, that's one of our, our team goals, big team goal. There's some really good teams in our section. And I mean, we don't overlook anyone. I mean, it's the WPIAL. Anyone can beat anyone, and that's just how it how it always is.
Love that
But
for sure.
Individually, I mean, we definitely have some hammers that I think can do big things. Darius McMillan, Chris Sabroni, Nick McGarity. And then I'll shout some other guys out that I think can have some big seasons. Zach Stromock. We're going to see a lot of our guys are football guys, so we'll see kind of where they fill out. But John Radner, Parker Nave, AJ McGarity, Elliot Schratz, some of the less well-known guys, but these guys have a lot of talent, been really bringing it this season and the off season, really putting in the work. So I'm definitely excited to have those guys, some of those football guys back and the rest of our guys back in the room this year.
Good stuff, man. I love that. Okay. Anything or anyone you want to shout out before I leave you go?
I mean, I'll just shout out anyone that supports, Peters Township wrestling in general. You guys always on here with your, your interviews, your podcasts, anything like that. It's awesome stuff. Really appreciate that. I'll shout out the Peters Township golf outing.
Ooh, let's go.
Anyone that that golfs or anything, I'd definitely love to get some more of the WPIAL coaches out there. You guys.
Oh, twisting my arm, man. Twisting my arm.
We
when
don't
is
have
that?
a set date yet for it. We ran the first one this past season in October, and it was a big success.
Where'd you guys hold it at?
It was at Victory Hills in Elizabeth.
Okay.
It was a rainy day. It was a rainy day in October. A little bit chilly, but it was
There's
good.
no bad days on the golf course, my friend.
There's never a bad day. Especially myself and Coach Caputo's team. We won it. So
now you're getting my juices flowing, making me have to bring my squad. And
you're gonna have to bring your squad out for sure.
All right, brother. I love it. I love it. Okay. But yeah, man, that's good stuff. Thank you so much. I'm sure I'll see you at a tournament or a match sometime soon.
Oh, for sure, definitely.
Oh man, appreciate you.
All right. Thank you.
Later.